Hello, Taurus. How are you? Welcome to Two Intuitive Tarot. If you're new here, welcome back. If you are returning, I'm sending you all beautiful energy, healing, love, and light. We're getting ready to start on how your December, no, how your 2024 will end. I'm sorry. So yeah, we're about to see, how you're getting ready to close out the year. And then our next reading will be how you're going to be starting the year and what you have to look forward to. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just get straight to it. I hope all is well. I hope you guys are enjoying the holidays. I know it could be rough for a lot of people out there. I mean, if you don't celebrate, then, just let this fly over your head. But, if you are traditional, which most Taurans are traditional, and so, maybe if it's not under the right circumstances that you would prefer or wish, to be bringing the new year and the holidays or whatever the case is, just for example, you could be spending it by yourself or whatever the case is. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing. You could just be wanting to protect your peace and not really be around people who disturb it, you know what I mean? But either way, I wish you all well, and I hope you guys are, if nothing else, getting some rest, some peace, the things that you need at this time. Let's go ahead and jump into your read, okay? Clear messages and guidance. How will Taurus in 2024? How will Taurus in 2024? I don't even know what to make of that. that was kind of crazy. And then we have the world coming out like half, like 50-50. Okay, let's get some more. How Taurus in 2024? I'm seeing the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, or I did see it. Two of Swords. Okay. So that tells me you are tapped in with the divine. You're getting more tapped in to your emotions, which is connected to the divine. But before Queen of Cups came out, but the Queen of Cups is also, deeper than your emotions is your intuition. You know what I mean? They're very closely related. And so when you are very much tapped into your emotions, you can therefore be very much tapped into your intuition. And so I'm getting that you're coming up out of your head, and going more towards your emotions. You could be tapping more into your feminine energy, that empathetic, caring, nurturing, more emotional side. Gender does not apply, and we all have feminine and masculine energy. So, okay, take a house with me. This is okay. We're gonna dissect what this is about in a second, but the fact that both these cards fell out like that is like, meaning you're not. So Ace of Swords, it's like you don't have full clarity on something, but you're not as confused as you once were, right? And then the World, so it's like you haven't completely closed out a cycle, but you are making the ignition. You're actively in the middle of like closing out the Devil, closing out a cycle. Okay. Something's better than nothing, so. So at least you are making the initiative. You're starting somewhere. the first step is admitting. So, it's wonderful that you're at least making the admission. You're acknowledging what changes need to occur in your life, and you're working towards it. Rome wasn't built overnight, so that's respectable. Nevertheless, that's commendable. Just everybody doesn't, can't, won't do that. Some people are just, you're okay. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, so your money looks good. That's what I can see. You could be an entrepreneur, the Magician. Okay. Up over here. Actually, really? Really? Oh. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's funny that I seen the King of Swords and I seen the King of Pentacles, because that tells me you're halfway to being to an emperor. You know what I mean? Because you're only missing 2 more kings. The emperor is made up of all the kings. All the kings make up the emperor, right? King of Swords, Pentacles, King of Cups, King of Wands. So the fact that 2 kings came out tells me it confirms this energy where you're halfway to receiving the clarity that you need, halfway to to completing this cycle. Now I don't even know what to think of this. This is how it all fell. I'll just throw it up, see how it lands. This link. Oh, that landed out half. Alright, I'm gonna take it. Stop playing. Okay. Alright. This one didn't land half, it landed like this. Okay. Alright. This is a very specific message, I tell you. I really tell you. I'm trying to think how I want to put it. I don't put it like that. Alright, Taurus, let's get into this. Let's dissect. So, again, you're halfway towards completing a cycle. There's some confusion here with the 2 of Swords. You could also be blocked either energetically or physically, mentally, spiritually. Take it how you want. You could also be blocked one way or the other. You could be blocking someone. But as I mentioned earlier, I'm really getting more than anything that you see how the 2 of Swords, she has the blindfolds covering her eyes so she can't see anything. So, it's hard for her to make a decision on which way she should go, right? And so it's I'm really getting this energy where it's you have sat at this crossroad for a long time, really trying to consider, which direction you should go in, where you have one crow that's screaming for you to go one way, and then you have the other crow, which is, essentially your angel and your devil, right? You have the angel screaming at you to go one way, and then you have the devil screaming at you to go one way, right? Because we all have light and darkness in us. You get what I'm saying? And life is all about balance. And so I'm just getting that, it was really hard for you to figure out which way to go, And so essentially I'm just getting that because you have been sitting at this crossroads for so long, you finally decided F it, I'm gonna get out of my head and follow my heart, because at least with my heart, at least with my emotions, I have a clear understanding on which way I need to go. At least I have a clear understanding on which path to take. You know what I mean? At least I'm not going to be you know, you're just tired of being stagnant. You get what I'm saying? So it's like the first step, as I mentioned earlier, was for you to admit there was some issue, problem that you had to address, right? And so it's like you took steps forward towards correcting whatever the situation is, or completing whatever this cycle is, but then you found yourself being met at a crossroads where you had to go one way or the other, and you really clearly could not figure it out, just coming from a logical standpoint, because that is something that, you know, Taurans are very big on logic. You know what I mean? You guys really move more out of a place of logic versus emotions. And so in this circumstance that you're in regarding closing this cycle, it calls for you to follow your heart. That's why you are so confused, because this isn't a decision that you can make based off of like a logical perspective. It really does take you trusting and following your heart, you know, which is also requiring you to like have faith, take a leap of faith, and trust in the divine, you know, in your intuition and what you're being guided to do, and, you know, essentially just hope for the best. So it's like with the Ace of Swords being halfway, it's like you don't have full clarity on anything. You know what I mean? You don't know per se. You have an idea, and it's like you just basically have an idea. You think, you know, you have, it's like an educated guess per se. You know what I mean? It's like you have some information to go off of, but it's not all the way clear. And so we have the Devil here, which means temptation. I'm really picking up temptation. Also like toxicity, something regarding toxicity and temptation. And so with these cards, we have the Queen of Swords. It's like you're standing on business with the Queen of Swords. You're standing on business in terms of like completing this cycle. It's not up for discussion. It's not up for debate, right? That's why you've taken the leap forward. You've taken the steps forward towards closing this cycle. You've had, like, the Queen of Swords is somebody you don't play with. This is a person like they're at their wits' end. They've had enough. Like, to be in this Queen of Swords energy, this is a person that's not playing. You understand? They're not playing with nobody and nothing. They got their sword out, ready to cut off anybody or cut anybody. It really depends. Like, talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice type of energy, you know. It's like, this is it. Your mind is made up. That's that bull coming out of you. It's like, no, you're not trying to hear nothing. Like, nothing from nobody. Like, you don't care how much facts, whatever. Like, your mind is made up that whatever this is, you need to close it. You need to close it out. And I'm also seeing the King of Swords. So this could be pertaining to a relationship. This could be pertaining to your divine counterpart. I'm seeing a lot of blue when I look at both of these cards, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. And that's because they both represent like truth. Blue represents truth. Blue represents protection. So I can really say that you're heavy on like the protection, heavy on like the truth. That's like the main theme here that you're standing on. You know what I mean? You could have been being deceived. You know, you could have found out some half-truths. You could have found out some information. You could have been dealing with like toxic individuals that like you found yourself always like, or you found like they were always tempting you to do something toxic or to just put you in toxic situations, and like I'm really getting like you've had enough of it. You've had enough of it. Yeah, because look at this image and how the devil has this person on a string. You see what I'm saying? Look at how he has this person on a string, and they're just like so caught up in their head. And this is so true, because if the devil has you mentally, then guess what? The body will follow. So guess what these strings attached are? They're attached to this person's mental. Yeah, and I'm getting you've had enough. I'm also getting like you're also tired of dealing with people and their like toxicity, because like I don't know why I'm getting this, but it's like it's all fun and games, but the strings that come attached to it isn't fun. Yeah. I'm just getting you're like in this energy where you're like you want some peace. You want some peace. You could have experienced a lot of mental anguish in 2024. So it's like at the conclusion of 2024, you're big on your peace right now. Like that's what you want. That's what you want. So it's like you're cutting off who needs to be cut off, and you're standing on it, and you're protecting yourself. Like you could be ending the year by yourself, you know? Because, and I'm going to get to this in a second, but because I was trying to wait to get to it, like, you know, go down the road, but I just feel the need to address it now with the death and the rebirth. Is like, a lot of your confusion could also stem from like whatever this toxic energy is that's surrounding you. Could also be addictions. Addictions could also be a factor. It's like you have to really find the strength within to release these addictions or these toxic individuals, because you're tired of what comes with it. You know what I mean? I'm really just getting like, you know, it's all fun and games when you're out here and you're partying and you're having fun and, you know, you're in the moment and you feel good. But when it's all said and done and that high goes away, guess what? You're back to your low. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that quote by Lil Wayne where he was like, I get high to balance out my lows. You know, so that's what you could have been doing. You could have been like pacifying whatever situation that you are going through. Could be pertaining to love. I only say that because the King and the Queen of Swords are out here, which are divine counterparts. So maybe that's something that you're wanting. Maybe you're tired of these like quick and cheap thrills, and you're wanting something more substantial. You're wanting something more permanent. You're wanting something real. You're wanting something you can trust, depend on. You're wanting something you don't have to like where you have peace. You don't always have to be on edge. You don't always have to feel guarded. I'm also getting like you want your ride or die. Because when I look at the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, it really does give that ride or die energy. It really gives that kind of, I don't want to say Bonnie and Clyde, because I feel like they was kind of dumb, you know. I just really hate their story too much, and I don't even know why people aspire to be like them, because they died in the end, you know. They both got caught, they got dead, so I was like, I want to be smarter than that. I'm just saying. But you catch my drift, I hope. You get what I'm putting down. Yeah. You just, it's just like you want somebody that doesn't play about you, and because you don't play about your person, so you want that same feeling in return. You want your divine counterpart, and you're just really over. You're over it. You're over it. I just keep hearing that quote. I'm not the whiskey you want. I'm the water you need. It's this poem regarding this female who's in this relationship or situationship or dealing with someone, and it's like she wasn't the girl that's like, gonna stroke your ego and tell you what you want to hear, and let you do what you want, and just like be a doormat and let you walk all over her, you know what I mean? Like she, like water that you need is going to be good for you. Pure intentions. It's not going to like try to, water really just like nourishes your soul, it nourishes your body, it cleanses your soul, cleanses your body. It has a lot of beneficial factors. Whereas whiskey, it's like, it's transactional. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's really no benefits to it at the end of the day. When the smoke settles, or when the dust settles, I think is the expression, there's really no benefits to it. You get a temporary high, right? And it costs you your health. It costs you your mental health, and it costs your physical health. Because guess what it fucks up? Your liver. It damages your liver. One of your main organs. Or is it an organ or artery? Okay, not too much on me. I'm not a doctor. Way to Google it, okay? Not too much on me. But anyway, yeah, that's what I know for a fact. It damages the liver. And so anyway, it damages your liver. You know what I mean? And which could all, it has a domino effect. Just go look up the effects of having like a damaged liver, whatever the case is. But anyway, not getting into all that. It damages that, causes dependency, and it's a Band-Aid. You're covering a bullet wound with a Band-Aid. So it's like you're constantly chasing this high, running away from the pain. But that pain, without pain, there's no gain. So that pain is essential to birthing your power. And once you birth your power, you use your power towards your purpose. That's what life is all about. Pain, power, and purpose. So if you're not sitting in the pain, then guess what you're also avoiding and not sitting in? Your power. Which also leads to not sitting and living in your purpose. You're essentially living a lie. And it's all fun and games till shit get real. That's the thing about a lie. It's all fun and games till you get caught up. It's all fun and games until the truth catches up with you. Here it is, you have to deal with it. But now, you done made it worse. Now you in more shit than you had to be in. Because one way or the other, you're going to have to deal with it. You can stall all you want, you can pacify, you can Band-Aid up all you want. It's going to catch up with you. The truth always comes out. What's done in the dark always comes to the light. That's another thing about the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. It's daytime, it's bright as day, clear skies. Clear skies. For the most part, it's a little cloudy. Just a little. But for the most part, it's clear skies. And so that's what you're getting to now. You're tired of living this lie. You're tired of like toxic people, places, and things. You're tired. You're tired. I can see that you're tired. You may not have all the answers, but you know how you feel. And you're tired. 10 of Swords. Clarifying 2 of Swords. You're putting an end to it. You're putting an end to the confusion. Then we have the 8 of Swords in reverse, clarifying the Queen of Cups. So it's been a long time coming for you to get into your emotions. Long time coming. A lot of delays. You know, that's why that devil's there. Because you've been running from your emotions, your feelings, your truth. Because God is not the author of confusion. Only the devil is. So the devil came out instead of the Hierophant. But with the Magician here, there's something you're trying to manifest from the 3D, from the 5D into the 3D. I'm seeing 888, so, 888. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 8s here. Also, the infinity sign. So finances, I'm really getting, if they're not where you want them to be, they will be. That could be something you're also manifesting. 888 signifies like financial abundance. But since the Magician fell under the 8 of Swords, I'm inclined to speak to you just trying to get to the truth. Get to the truth. You're just trying to get to the truth. So, we already clarified the devil, the death and rebirth, and then the strength. It's like, it's funny actually that I mentioned the first step is admitting. Way before the devil came out, because you've done that, and I give you that. I said that with the world, like the first step is admitting. So you've made that, you've taken that step. Hence, you trying to get in, everything together. So you're like halfway there. You're halfway there. But again, I think I mentioned this as well. Rome wasn't built overnight, so this is something that does require you to just kind of like go with the flow of your emotions, kind of just release control and really just like go with the flow of your emotions. I was about to cry. I thought the thing cut off. I'm like, yo, not right now. I gotta get this boy out the tub, put him to bed. Like, please stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. Look, I'm dead serious. But look, 8 of Cups, you're walking away. You're tired of settling. You're receiving the clarity that you wish to receive. You're getting it now, or you will be at the end by the end of 2024, entering January. You're gonna know what you need to know regarding this devil and this temptation. You're going to surrender. You're going to surrender. You're going to let go of those temptations, those addictions, those toxic tendencies, behaviors, whatever it is. You're releasing it. You're releasing it, and you're restoring balance. You're healing. You're doing the work. Because look, you're tired of being in your head. You're tired of being mentally imprisoned. You're tired of having limited beliefs. being insecure. You're tired of it. You're tired of feeling like that. And you're standing in your power. Standing in your power. Because again, no pain, no what? No gain. Hello. Look to your neighbor and say no gain. No gain. You see? And you gaining your power. Going through the process. You know, it's a fight. You had to fight for it. But that's okay. That's also the name of the game. You got to stand up and fight. 3 of Pentacles. You want to work together regarding some type of love situation and a choice you have to make regarding Queen of Wands, someone you find very attractive, you're attracted to, and this is justice, again, restoring balance. 1111, your wish fulfillment, a new passionate beginning. Okay, let me stop going through all the cards now, child. Let me shuffle it up. I'm seeing death again at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, you're dang, I just broke the heck out of my nail. You're leaving behind. Ooh, 9 of Cups. You're putting a death. Look, you're putting an end to the BS so that you can get your wish fulfillment. Yeah, you want to have your wishes fulfilled, so you know you need to put an end to whatever it is you need to put an end to so that you can have it, which is again this devil. You're getting out your head, finally. Finally, because you've been in that thing for a long time. With the 8 of Swords in reverse, you've been in your head for a long time. Many of years, honey. Many of years. You've been in that head of yours. Oh, why I just hear somebody got a mean head? That's wild, Spirit. Wow. That's so wild. Wait a minute. I heard. That's why somebody head game good, because they always in their head, yo. Spirit is cutting up, yo. Spirit is cutting up. I'm about to get up out of here. Nah, I'm about to get up out of here. The spirit is wild for that. Yeah, you're manifesting. You're manifesting a new beginning. You're tired of conflict, of fighting, competition. You know, a bunch of crazy people is what I'm getting. Like, you're tired of dealing with that. You really switching things up. I love when I use another deck and I get all these double confirmations. I love that. So, and this was a beautiful reading too. It's an easy, it just flowed naturally. That's how I know. It was powerful and definitely meant for somebody. Definitely meant for somebody. But yeah, it's beautiful because life is a roller coaster. It's full of ups and downs. That's how you know you're alive. You know what I mean? Anything that's constant is stagnant. It's stagnant. You see a line? When you look at the machines in the hospital that read you your vital signs, and it gives you your heart rate and it monitors your heart, and it, you know, when you're alive and your heart is beating, it shows, you know, the lines that are going up and down, up and down, up and down, you know, which represents your heart pulsating, right? Oxygen, of receiving oxygen and pumping out blood and things of that nature, whatever the case is, right? That's how you know the person's living. But when that thing is constant and it's a straight line and it's stagnant, that's an indication that that person is dead. So anything that's stagnant, anything that's not growing is dead. You understand? This right here is not growing. It's not alive. You understand? This right here, it's not growing. It's not alive. It's stagnant. Okay? You can come here years from later and you're going to see it here. It's all the same. If anything, it's going to deter. You know what I mean? It's not going to grow. It's going to do the opposite of grow, which is descend. 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, not at the bottom of the deck, it just fell out. So it's like You could be contemplating something, or waiting for something. Clear messages and guidance for Taurus. 2 of Wands. I'm getting you've made the decision already. Again, this is crazy how much confirmation we get here, because we've seen the High Priestess in this deck. Now it's coming out, which indicates you're getting. I already said it. This is okay. We're gonna speed right through this. Okay, come on, Divine. Let's speed on through this because I gotta go. Okay, I really do. But the High Priest is coming out, clarifying the 2 of Swords. You're no longer in your head. You're following your heart. You're trusting in your intuition. You're leaning not on your own understanding, but on the divine. We've seen the Hangman, I want to say, in this deck, where it's like that represents surrendering, releasing control, because it's like we're never really in control anyway. I was singing that song. I just did a cover to Crazy by CeeLo, and then Trouble So Hard. That song could be very significant. CeeLo is also a Taurus as well, from Atlanta. But anyway, he goes on to say, you really think you're in control? Hold on, it's like, when you're out there without a care, I was out of time. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? I'm not doing all those high notes. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope that you are having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. So, yeah, you're realizing, you're really surrendering. You're growing up. These are growing pains, but you are really maturing and really seeing things for what they are, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Especially when you don't even have that, you don't come from that, or you don't have that around, so you have to figure it out for yourself. It's harder, right? It's harder, but you're getting it. To whom much is given, much is expected. You're smart, you're strong, you're capable. So, it's been a long time coming, but you're getting it, It wasn't meant to be easy. Anything that's worth having isn't meant to be easy. So, whatever this is that you're getting to wasn't meant to be easy to obtain. Otherwise, anybody could obtain it. But it is meant for you to obtain, right? Because, and you're seeing that, and you're realizing that you can. And so that's it. Knight of Wands, clarifying the Queen of Cups. You could be feeling passionate towards somebody, or you could just be feeling creative. But again, you're putting a death to, like, it just seems like you're putting a death to uncertainty, You're putting a death to being, like, confused, because Ace of Swords in the upright is clarity, So with it being like halfway there, there's still a hint of confusion there. But you're putting it, again, into it. I'm coming, Pooh. I'm seeing Knight of Cups at the end of the deck. So yeah, this could be pertaining to someone you're in a relationship with. You could have been dealing with someone where it's like, it's toxic. You just felt like it was toxic. You just felt like it was hindering your growth. Stagnancy. confusion, just chaotic, all around chaotic. And like, you're putting an end to it. 8 of Cups, you're walking away, you're not settling. And you're headed towards a new passionate beginning. So, yeah, you're finding the strength to walk away. Look, the devil, I'm telling you, you really are fighting some demons right now. Like, you are really battling some demons. Like, for real. That's why we got to be careful who we lay down with, because you never know what type of demons people are carrying. And so when you start laying down with these people, now next thing you know, you battling that demon too, you know. But with the Queen of Swords, it's like you're on top of it. You're on top of it. The Hierophant. Here we go. Here we go. What'd I say? What did I say? Hierophant, Taurus energy. You're putting an end to the BS. You're putting an end to the depression, to the anxiety. God is really bringing you up out of this too. God got his hands all over you, all over your life. Because again, you have purpose. That's why that pain, that's what that pain is for. That's what that pain is for. Because you have purpose. There's a calling over your life, and who he loves, he chases. No matter how far you run, no matter how fast you think you are, he if you ain't going nowhere, because he in control all the while. All the while. He allowing you to go through all of this and deal with this, that, and the third, because through trial and error is how you gain your knowledge. That's how you learn. That's how you know, through experience. I could talk till I'm blue in the face. You don't really learn until you get out there and you do it for yourself, and you try and you try and fail, you try and fail, but you figure it out. You know? That's beautiful. The Hierophant coming out, meaning you trusting in God, you trusting in the divine, in real life. The Hierophant and the High Priestess. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. God got his hands all over you. He got his hands all over you, like, not my child. Not my child. You're not getting mine. This is mine. And you're trusting in him. You're trusting in the divine. So the Star card came out in the reverse. I don't like that. To clarifying Louise. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. So it's like you don't believe. So it's like whatever delays there were. So it's like, okay. How can I put this? So if you don't believe there are delays, that means you're hopeful that things are going to like turn around. And they are. But I guess you're like you don't believe there is going to be like oh, okay. Like you don't want things to be slow anymore. Like you don't want, like you kind of want to hurry the process up is what I'm getting with the Star in reverse, clarifying the 8 of Wands in reverse. It's like you're tired of delays, like you're ready to like speed this process up. 4 of Swords and coming out halfway, clarifying the Magician. So part of you is like contemplating what you're contemplating. A part of you is like contemplating. So it's like 4 of Swords in the reverse. I mean, in the upright is like contemplation and rest, relaxing, things of that nature. So it's like you're kind of contemplating, you know, your manifestations. You know what I mean? It's like you're really like, it's like you're focused on your manifestations, but you're not, if that makes any sense. So it's like you could be trying to like keep busy so that you're not like completely focused on your manifestations or your prayers or the things that you're wanting at this time. But like whenever you're not busy or whatever you like have some downtime, you are thinking about it. You know what I mean? It's like that half kind of, it's like 50-50. Dang, I was trying to stay at 30 minutes. Nine of Cups, we've seen Nine of Cups again, so that wish fulfillment, yeah. I don't know why I just started hearing, all I do is think of you. Day and night, that's all I do. I can't get you out of my mind. Think about you all the time. All the time. I can't wait to get to school each day and wait for you to come my way, and mail start to rain, and angels start to sing. Hey, that's the girl for you. So what are you gonna do? Hey, little girl, I love you. Those are two artists from Atlanta. So Atlanta could be significant. Either you're from Atlanta, and I'm also thinking of Candy Burrs, who is also a Taurus, and she's from Atlanta. I don't know the significance to Atlanta, but it could be very significant. But look, Nine of Cups in the Tower. So you have your wish fulfillment coming in fast, Taurus. Yeah, I know that's right. I know that's right. I love a good happy ending, child. But look, the Eight of Wands in the upright in the sun. So your happiness is coming fast because you are being strong. And you are strong. You are very strong. You know what I mean? We all fall short of the glory of his word and things of that nature. We all make mistakes. A water sign could be significant. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could have those placements. Your person. Also, I'm just getting that, like, that emotion aspect. Like, you're getting back in tune with your emotions. Maybe you could have felt like, you know, your emotions are like weakness or something. Or, you know, maybe you grew up, like, being taught, like, not to be in your emotions or something. A lot of people look at, like, emotions as weakness, and so maybe you just, like, that's why you did it. Okay, so you could be receiving information regarding some type of vacation. You could be getting ready to go on vacation. You could be getting ready to receive a confession from somebody wanting to take you on vacation. Or you could be like confessing you want to go on vacation or something. Something regarding vacation or traveling. Or I'm also getting like vacation also can, like, in travel, that signifies like distance. So it's like there's some type of information that's at a distance. So sexuality, someone could be like exploring their sexuality, or they could be closing the chapter on exploring their, you know, ending the cycle and exploring their sexuality. Maybe someone knows, you know, what sexuality it is that they prefer, or either they're wanting to explore it. Direction guardian, choose your path. At the bottom of the deck, I'm getting you're choosing your path. You've chosen your path. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, you are. You look, release the old and rest. So some of you all need to get some rest and you know, tap into your gifts. Tap into whatever this creative, passionate endeavor it is that you are pursuing and embarking on. But I really just get that these are confirmations more than I really feel like you're doing this. Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. I really feel like you are. There's a lot of wands out here. A lot of wands out here. So it's like, again, passion, emotions, they're connected, right? To be passionate is like an emotion. So you are tapped into that. You're tapped into the things that like really move you. You know what I mean? Where the Guardian fell in the reverse. So connect with your emotions. So if you aren't or you haven't, then this is your sign that you really need to tap into your emotions at the end of 2024 and go into 2025 fully like embracing your truth, your gifts, your talents, what you like to do, with your passionate, what drives you, what motivates you, because that's how you live. That's how you live in your purpose. You can't live in your purpose. You can't live in your truth until you first acknowledge your emotions, how you feel, what drives you, what motivates you, what you know, what excites you, things of that nature. And go for it. Go for it full-heartedly, without fear, full strength, because the power, the knowledge, and the tools that you need are already inside of you. Okay? You just have to really like tap in, heal, get rid of these toxicities that cloud your judgment, that weaken you. You know, and move forward and don't look back, and trust in the divine as always. Trust in God, lean on God and not your own understanding, you know what I mean? And just, you know, stand on business, make a choice and stand on it. That's what I have for you, Taurus. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light. If you need me, my information is below in the description box. This is a general reading. If you need a personal, my email is 2and2tarot@gmail.com. Until next time, love and light. Bye.